Why are you studying English? I'm studying English because I have to improve my English because I'm working in America right job and I need to be in contact with American people. Describe your family. My family there are four people. One of them is my wife. His name is Alma. She's working in a school. She's a teacher. My little son is Elian. She's 8 years old. She's studying in an elementary school. My other son is Isai. He is 13 years old. He's studying in a high school. I'm 9. My name is Alfredo. I'm working in an American railroad. I'm 45 years old. How did you meet your best friend? I met my best friend when I was child, and now continues to be my friend. His name is Carlos. What's the best restaurant you've ever been to and why? My best restaurants I've ever been is the Quechulas Puebla because in these restaurants we can eat Mexican food like mole, chiles en nogada, and others. If you could meet a celebrity, who would you like to meet? Why? If Gabriel Garcia Marquez, now still alive, I would like to meet him because when I was in high school, I read some books, uh, that he wrote. Gabriel Garcia Marquez for me is the best writer that I've been now. Look at the pictures of a snow-covered mountain. What activities do you think people could do in the mountain? What would you most enjoy doing there? In the mountain, we can do a lot of recreations, and we can practice sport games or practice held in outdoor settings. We can. I don't like to practice sport in a snow mountain, and I like to practice sport in a mountain, normally mountain, because I want to practice uh, rafting or climbing. I want to have an adventurous recreation in the mountains. Look at the weather forecast for the next week. Describe how the weather will change from Monday to Sunday. How might this affect people's activity? We can see in the picture that the weather forecast says it will rain in the next 3 or 4 years. This is important to know what the weather going, going to be in when you stay on vacations, because it depends that with what kind of sports or activities you can do. I think when the next 4 or 3 days it will rain, uh, you you can practice some activities, and maybe in some places that is cover are covered, and like tennis, football maybe. Describe the weather in your hometown and compare it to the weather in Vancouver. You can talk about topics such as rainfall, number of seasons, temperatures, humidity. I'm live in San Luis Potosí. Uh, my weather in this place is very sunny and compared with Vancouver. The forecast in my country is we can found about 75 humidity percent, and we can found a wind of 75 kilometers per hour. In this country, San Luis Potosí, you can find a lot of sunny, and you can practice some sports in compare with Vancouver. You can go you can go to the La Huasteca Potosina. There you can practice some sports like climbing and rafting. You can swim in the rivers and compared to Vancouver. What's your favorite season? Why? You can talk about reasons such as activities, sports, clothing, holidays. My best my best season is in um, spring, because well, because in that season there are sunny, and sometimes you can find raining and humidity, and you can practice a lot of kind of sports. You can visit places, and you can meet another people in in some countries. That's why it's my best favorite season, it's my favorite season. And and you can use or wearing commodity clothes like shorts, like t-shirts, and you don't need um, on clothes heavies, and you can move without difficulty.